Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, I come back with that second video just to make you think. Now, that's a lot of videos I could have done right now because a lot of things out there that are making you think, especially in Nashville. So guys, I'm going to come with a video about that. But right now, we're going to stay in crypto because we just got some news that Coinbase is going to be halting the trading of XRP on January 19th. We had OKCoin come out and say January 4th. We have Bitstamp January 8th. And right now, what are we waiting on? We're waiting on the behemoth, Binance. So right now, we're on the waiting list. But guys, let's go back to the beginning. Because what are we seeing? Now, basically, this situation right now is making me think this is a whole BitMEX thing that we had earlier. Now, what happened, guys? BitMEX goes down, the other exchanges go down, and all of a sudden we saw Bitcoin go through the roof. Now we have XRP going down on different listings, and we're still seeing Bitcoin go through the roof. So what are we seeing? We're seeing a whole lot of manipulation going on. So guys, let's go back and trace this manipulation because I had one over there earlier just in case anybody missed it. So let's go back to see what happened. Now we had Grayscale. JP Morgan analysts come out and say that if the Bitcoin fund slowed down, because right now we were in overbought territory, so it could cause a correction like in 2019. Now guys, we know the Fed is controlling it all. But the fact is that we had Grayscale halt trading. Now, what happens at that same period, guys? That's right, we had Brad Garlinghouse, the same period, guys, come out and say the SEC is coming out with a lawsuit. Now, we didn't see any paperwork from the SEC, nothing. SEC has come out with a lawsuit. And then we see Brad Garlinghouse come on the idiot box. And he comes on CNBC pleading his case. But guys, we know CNBC is what ran by the New World Order. We know all of our TV is ran by the New World Order, guys. It's only in the hands of 4 corporations. And we always see Brad Garlinghouse on TV, CNN, CNBC. Guys, they have SEC lawyers working for Ripple. I can go on and on and on. All the central banks they've been working with, and nobody said anything about this. They've been working with the central banks for over 8 years. We've had Brad Garlinghouse come out on several occasions saying they are working closely with the banks. That's how XRP and Ripple would be successful. Now, guys, we know the banks are what? The biggest drug dealing, gun running, money laundering son of a guns. And you're going to tell me they can't squeeze past the SEC? And guys, right when Bitcoin was about to take a 44% drop, all of a sudden XRP is in trouble. And we clearly see the money from XRP going into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now guys, remember what I tell you, all this is ran by the algorithm, by the Fed. We had Michael Saylor come out and say that Bitcoin is engineered digital gold. And guys, if you know anything about social engineering, we see that right now. We know that we are headed towards the 4th industrial revolution. Bitcoin and Ethereum's pricing, Litecoin, their pricing is definitely being manipulated up, guys. But of course, this is for something much bigger. XRP is taking a hit for an event that is much bigger. So I just want to make sure that we are understanding this. Guys, when it comes to the New World Order, everything is planned out. Now, what's the best way to actually play this if you are an XRP holder or XRP trader? Now, a few of the altcoins that are benefiting from actual XRP's demise is, of course, VeChain, Polkadot, Chainlink, and Cardano, and eventually XLM will get a benefit. Now, it is definitely strange, guys, as the first time when we saw XRP move down, XLM took the same hit, which makes no sense whatsoever. unless things were manipulated through an algorithm, because that's the only way it would have made sense for XRP to move down and then XLM follow right behind it. That made no sense whatsoever, unless it was attached to an algorithm that automatically did that. Now we know, guys, when it comes to the Venezuela situation, we know the government used USDC and moved it into Venezuela. We know the only two protocols that they could have used are what? XRP and XLM. And we clearly saw that being used. We saw that XRP's volume went crazy. We saw XLM's volume go crazy during the same period. Guys, the only thing you have to do is connect the dots. Now, after that, all of a sudden, XRP now is a security. The volume went crazy. So somebody had to be using the tool, guys. Just connect the dots. That's it. Just like I stated, guys, we know that XRP is a New World Order company. Me personally, of course, I'm not a fan of XRP. Y'all ask me questions about it all the time. And my Patreon, you ask me questions all the time. And I always state I'm not a fan of XRP. I'm not a fan of Ripple. Now you see why. Now you see the manipulation when it comes to the New World Order. Now, guys, we know the powerful investors behind Ripple when it first started. We know this. We know if there was any real situation, they would have cleaned it up years ago. Now, we had SEC's Clayton come out and file a suit days before he's about to leave. So, guys, what does that let you know? This was planned out. Right now, we have the administration trying to push different laws on crypto on their days out. Guys, this is all planned. It makes no sense. You had a whole 4 years to put in regulations. Not one time, guys, did we ever hear the President Trump ever speak about any type of cryptos, blockchain, anything. But we saw President Trump put in Executive Order 13772 about fintech banks. So they clearly knew it because you look at the language inside of the actual executive order. We had Steve Mnuchin hire Brian Brooks from Coinbase, which of course he worked with One West. So guys, we know the plan that's going on. We know that we're moving over to the fourth industrial revolution, and stable coins, cryptos are the foundation of this new economy. So, just like I stated, I'm not an XRP fan. I'm not a Ripple fan, but they're not going anywhere. This is all a distraction for something much bigger. Me personally, I just think they're trying to prop up Bitcoin and Ethereum until January. We know those facilities, the Fed's facilities, the repo facilities are going to be shrinking. So we know cryptos are going to take a hit. But the Fed is never going to just hit you. They're always going to come up with an excuse. They just can't say, hey, we took your money. Look at the economy right now. They took $63 trillion from the American people. They couldn't say that. What did they blame it on? That's right, the C word. They just can't come out and say, hey, we took your money. It'd be chaos in the streets. It always has to be a plan. It always has to be an excuse on what happened. So right now we have XRP situation that could literally hurt crypto. Now once that situation is out the way, and then we can move up. But there's always going to be a distraction. There's always going to be news that they want to ride on, guys. That's how they work. They work off the Hegelian dialectic, guys, divide and conquer, and conflict management, as Anthony Sutton has taught us. They don't resolve anything. They just manage it. And that gives them time in order to get to the next goal. Guys, I'm telling you, you have to understand that, or the world just does not make sense. But the fact is that when it comes to chaos without a shadow of a doubt creates order. So guys, do not get distracted. Basically what we have to do is sit back and let this play out. But there's plenty of other opportunities to make money, especially if you're an XRP holder, if you're new to cryptos. There are plenty of other altcoins to get into. You just have to study, do your research. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. But there are definitely other altcoins where you can make plenty of money at, guys. Don't forget that, especially a part of my Patreon. You already know that. Remember, guys, when it comes to the New World Order, everything is planned out. You have a wonderful day.